Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Stella Blaze and today we have a new event in the simulated universe. So let's go in and check it out. Here we have the normal dialogue from Herta. Stella Blaze, how you going? Yada yada yada. She's talking about how she added a new expansion model. He thinks he's playing a video game. Well, yeah, I do like playing video games. Alright, now let's go on into the Swarm Disaster experimental teaching. Okay, let's take a look at the new map screen. We have the Swarm Disaster, a new planet on our map. This is where we can get in to the new event.
You can get in, we have a new mode.
We have a new menu, a new screen.
Is not too shabby.
The interface is not too shabby, the screw design. You just click start exploring and you can get into it. We get 30 Stellar Jades and 4 EXP book every time we clear a stage. Let's choose our characters. We should go with some elements that hopefully match. The ice and fire characters I have built are Herta and the main trailblazer. the main character. I don't have my Yukong built yet, or else I could take advantage of that imaginary weakness. I'm gonna be building up her ensemble. I'm almost finished with leveling my Kafka. Let's just pick a very standard team, no big set of 5 stars or anything like that. Nothing too fancy, just pick Dan Heng and Bai Lu. This should work. It's stage 1. How hard could it be? This is one of the new things that differentiates it from the simulated universe.
Audience journey this time is going to be a bit different, only a bit too. Okay?
So they basically updated the map function. So instead of how we would normally go about doing this, walking from room to room and just picking either this or that, we can actually see the full layout now. Okay, so here we can see the different domain type. We have the option of viewing it by pressing the question mark or long pressing it to see the details. Alright, so this is the usual. You defeat enemies and you earn blessings. There's an elite domain where you can earn 3-star blessings. This is a good way to get stronger before you beat the final boss. Okay, so now the occurrence domains, depending on what choice you make, it has different outcomes. And you defeat the boss to get blessings and curios. I do wonder how different the outcomes are gonna be though. That'll be interesting to try out. Okay, now you click enter plane.
Let's keep going.
And we're finally in.
See, I told you that many differences. So I'll walk around and see how it feels.
Okay, Herta wants us to walk around. Let's take a run around and break some stuff. What's it got by this campfire over here? Nothing. Was I really expecting there to be anything? Oh, I missed. It says Honkai Star Reel. Alright, let's use Dan Heng to kill this guy. I can use my wind elemental weakness against him
to get that little extra damage at the beginning.
And you see half his shield is gone, so it makes them a lot easier to kill. I can practically one-shot these guys with my weakest build characters.
These guys are so easy, it's not even funny. Okay, fall up and attack, I'll take that. Hey, what's this? Oh, it's quite interesting or it's quite unique. I don't know, both of these seem the same to me.
Like if I'm gonna read all of that. Swarm Disaster Communing Device. Interact with the communing device in the domain to obtain a random dice effect or move to the next domain. Okay, let's try one out. We have one right over here. I'm just gonna make sure we got everything in this room first. Okay, that seems to be it. Let's check it now.
Let's move to the next one.
So according to what we read just now, we have to get a random dice.
What the? How does the saying go again? Copy his dice.
Destiny is born every phase of the audience. Die results in a different influence. Okay, so the damage dealt to all of our characters increases by 50% this round. Alright, so they're showing us our options, which stage we can move to. In this case, they want us to move to the combat stage, but we can also pick the other 2 question marks over here, highlighted by the squares. After we choose one, we can enter the other 2 domains.
You can move to a domain adjacent to the current domain. At the same time, the domains to the left of the target domain will collapse and cannot be entered.
It's basically the same thing that I said before.
I confirmed it.
Alright, so they're making us do the combat domain first.
Super easy, guys.
Before, my Herta used to do more damage, but now her damage is more consistent with the change of her relics.
This new mode is so easy, oh my god.
Increase effect hit rate or follow-up attack, generation rate increase, or we can deal more damage according to our max HP after someone attacks. It looks like this one is the best one. I'm going to pick this one.
Because more damage is always better, right? We have another community device. Alright, moving to the next domain, we only have 2 options. The dice effect this time is active before you even move. The result can let you earn rewards without even fighting. Try it out. Some dice effects can influence the content of domains. If you select to give up the dice effect, you will receive some cosmic fragments as compensation. Pick a domain that will maximize your benefits. Okay, so we picked a combat domain, so they're making us pick combat. Alright, so it's an elite combat one. The X sword is the elite one. And we also get to pick another blessing. Let's pick another one to increase our damage, because our characters are kind of low damage. The other damage one is dependent on HP, so I'll go with the center one. The next phase is the domain movement phase. Okay, let's pick another domain. You just made a blank domain, it doesn't give you benefits, don't go in. Wait, I wonder what's a blank domain. Is it this one? Well, I guess we're about to find out. Ah, we got an achievement.
Nice.
Sometimes it pays off to make the wrong decisions. Don't tell that to your kids. Haha, I told you not to go in, there's no buffs there. I generally don't pay attention. I'm just a mindless gamer. Alright, this time we get to pick a combat one. I just have to break that barrel. I mean, it's the only item in here. I wish there were more things in here. Like chests or puzzles or just anything that would make it more interesting than this. I'll make a full video of that tomorrow.
Fighting is the truth of life and death.
I still have a few more relics I need to farm for her. I also need to superimpose her weapon, so I'll be doing a lot of boss runs. That'll be fun. Alright, we're back to picking cards, playing poker, selecting blessings, all the same thing. I'm just gonna pick the center one. And let's move on. Honestly, I get tired of all these menus and picking stuff. Oh my god. This is why I've been avoiding the simulated universe for some time now. Even though the rewards are good, even though it's necessary to beat the game. Unfortunately done. No more domains. I put the condition for you. We have to give up? What? It's crazy. Are you sure you want to give up this dice effect for 10 cosmic fragments? Hell no. Like, what can that buy? Oh god, they're making me. I don't have a choice. We're not kicked out? Oh, thank god. Okay, we get to select the next domain, an elite domain, and get the reward of the domain and change it to a blank. Okay, then.
That enemy certainly isn't friendly.
What did you think, Don? We're gonna play with him? Can't switch off. We literally kill everything. Oh well. These guys are extremely tough to beat. This is gonna be a long battle. Let's kill it to them first.
Time to twirl!
I'm gonna kill the wind there first.
Forward!
Time to twirl!
Alright, the second one went down pretty easy. Let's kill the gorilla. He's not a silverback, he's a goldback.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Boom, 1300 hurt her. Used to be more like 10k. But now her basic attacks do more damage, so she could help me beat things like Simulated Universe better, instead of only doing damage on her ultimate. In some cases, the little numbers do add up.
Hey! Time to twirl!
He's going down easy. Can't remember what Derek said I had on my hurt. I might have to change around and test it out. They should have a feature that allows you to remember like what you had equipped on your characters before, in case you accidentally switch out a set and it doesn't work anymore for you. All 3 of these are gold. They are 3 stars, so I'm just gonna pick any one and pick this one. I always skip through these little robotic stories. I just don't find this very fun. This is not fun to me to read all this. In the coming days, I might test out and try out some different games. I'm kind of getting bored of Honkai Star Rail. They have so many new things and events coming out, and somehow I just don't feel the motivation to play the game. I keep getting bored. If they would make some content that's actually interesting to me, maybe I wouldn't feel so bored, but I don't know, you guys. As far as Genshin Impact goes, I would love to return and try out Fontaine. However, I cannot do so because it is taking up too much storage on my phone and I can't afford a new device right now. And we have another selection process to go through here, but we can't do all of this tonight because it's getting late and I'm tired. I need to get to bed, so we'll have to cut this episode short. I usually keep my episodes around 30 minutes or 40 or sometimes even an hour. But I'll try to make shorter videos in the future because shorter videos gain more viewer retention time. I'll finish out this one with this team and maybe next time I'll get to try a new team. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It'll really help me make more videos and see you next time.